Hello, welcome to this sponge yoga tutorial on Ujayi breath. So Ujayi breath means victorious breath, and it's a very powerful breath that's often used in the more dynamic, flowy types of yoga, but just used very often in yoga, especially when we're doing our asana practice. It's a detoxifying breath, it builds a lot of heat in the body, it can anchor your mind in the present moment because it has an audible quality to it, so it's easy to kind of focus on the breath, and just many benefits. And how we create this audible sound, they're often described as the sound of the ocean in a shell, or the distant ocean, or Darth Vader. We constrict the muscles in the back of the throat, so we're actually constricting those muscles to shrink the breathing tube, and this condenses the air that's coming through. It's a smaller area, so it's much more condensed, so we can control the flow much better. So it's a really good way to keep breath control when we're moving, when we're working the body a bit more dynamically. And so how do we constrict these muscles? Well, they're the muscles that we use when we whisper, or if you were cleaning a mirror, that kind of thing. That's me cleaning a mirror. It's those muscles. So if I just demonstrate, and then I'll teach you how to do it yourself. The other thing to say is that for full Ujayi breathing, particularly in Ashtanga it's taught like this, it's thoracic breath. So sometimes in yoga we're belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, breathing from the belly. But often with Ujayi we're asked to draw in our bandhas, draw in our locks. So draw the pelvic floor muscles up for Mula Bandha, the root lock. Draw our navel back towards the spine, our deep transverse abdominals engaging slightly for Uddiyana Bandha, the flying up lock. So what this means is this lower part of the belly beneath the navel doesn't really move when we breathe, rather than belly breath where we'd be expanding that area. We're drawing it all in, and with thoracic breathing we're kind of expanding the rib cage out, forward and back like bellows, with this area maintaining more or less stationary. So you want to be relaxed in the shoulders. I'll just demonstrate just a few rounds so you can hear the breath and see what's going on in the rib cage. You can see, or hopefully you can hear and see, it's a very powerful breath. We're drawing breath up from somewhere very deep in the body, and this is the detoxification. And also we're using our bandhas, it's a strengthening breath and it's a stretching breath. This bellows breath in the rib cage is really, you feel the chest stretch and the rib cage, the intercostal muscles between the ribs stretch with each breath. It's a beautiful breath. So the best way to come to do it yourself is to pretend you were cleaning a mirror with the mouth open, but then to just close the mouth so you know you're breathing through the nose. It's easier to do on the exhale first and a bit trickier to learn it on the inhale, but over practice it becomes very natural. It's just like anything, practice makes perfect, and eventually you won't even think about it. So it would be a I'll try that again. Breathing out as if you're cleaning the mirror, then close the lips. Then you can try and do it on the inhale. Bit trickier. And then put it together. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed as you practice this. And just like anything else, practice will make perfect. And it will really take your practice to a deeper level. It's a wonderful way to bring you into the practice through the breath. That's the magic of yoga, when we start to bring the physical movement and the breath together. Just pure magic, mind and body working as one. So enjoy. Thank you for watching. Namaste.